The 2024 Paris Olympics are currently on right now, and while there's many talented athletes who did qualify, there's sadly some people who didn't qualify, and today we're going to be looking at them. Oh no, she's gonna land on her face, I know it. Oh! Oh god. Oh no, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting her to belly flop. You might not be going to the Paris Olympic Games, but maybe the Paralympic ones. After this trend, I've come to the conclusion that I've seriously been missing out my whole life by not attending diving competitions. If people are diving like that, I low-key wanna go. Like, I know it's kind of evil that you want to see people fall, but I low-key like it, even though, like, she nearly did die. You're in the Paralympics now, that's what I was saying. She might not be going to the 2024 Paris ones. However, she might qualify for the Paralympics. Oh no, not another diving. Oh! Oh! Oh damn. I love how the other diver literally didn't care at all. Like, I'm not joking, she done some cool move. Like, I know obviously she isn't meant to do that, but surely that should give you a few extra points. The way I would set the bottom of the pool until everyone left. If you stayed at the bottom of the pool after doing that, people would literally think you were dead. I understand why you might want to stay down there, but people would think you'd be paralyzed. Are you okay? Yes, this is from 2021 and I got 2 punctures from the board in my chin and they had to use glue. Other than that, the most painful thing was resurfacing after the fall. I mean, imagine the embarrassment. Like, you literally go to diving and you do that. Like, I used to do gymnastics and trampoline whenever I was younger, and if I ever messed up, it was so embarrassing. Because it's not like you're just doing it in front of a few people, you're doing it in front of everyone, including people from the other teams. The double hit, and then it looks like she replied with a video.
Girl, let's go to the club and pop out.
Oh! By the looks of it, she has a thing of hitting her head. At that point, if I were her parents, I'd be sitting her down and saying, yes, sweetheart, maybe diving ain't for you. I love your dedication because I would quit swimming after the first time. Honestly, like, no offense, if I fell the way she did, I probably would quit as well. Like, we have to watch it one last time. So look, she goes to do a backflip and then boom! Boom! Oh god. Like, that wasn't even like a light fall or a light hit. That was pretty violent. Oh! Oh my god, no, sorry, that's a broken bone. That is a broken neck. I don't know if she's doing cheerleading or gymnastics. I used to do gymnastics when I was younger, and if you ever do that, you're going to hospital. We all seen that, didn't we? We all seen a crunch. I have never seen Simone Biles do this. I mean, maybe that's one thing you're beating her on. You know, she hasn't broken her neck yet. As a Paralympian, I 100% thought you'd be joining us. Yeah, I'm with you, Tara. Like, I don't think people really understand what she actually done there. Like, I used to do gymnastics, and that right there is deadly. That is how you end up in a neck brace. Okay, so the original creator said, I'm not paralyzed, only suffered a concussion, then got right back up until I retired. Okay, so thank god you retired in the end. You know, I'm actually quite surprised that move didn't retire you against your will. But just to traumatize us all one more time, we have to watch it again. So look, she starts off amazing, and then 3, 2, 1. Oh! Yeah, I can understand as to why you might have retired, because quite frankly, you're lucky it didn't retire you against your will. Oh no, another gymnastics one. Oh! Okay, so yeah, talking about retiring, it looked like her body failed her. I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up in a wheelchair. I love this trend. I mean, I love it too, because like, it's funny, but then I've also done it. Like, I used to do gymnastics and trampolining, but it's also not funny to see stuff like that. Like, it's funny to see a belly flop, not someone landing their neck. No, you almost went butt to the Paralympics, and by the looks of it, she replied with a photo. The 2028 Paralympics are coming up, and yeah, by the looks of it, she is in a neck brace. That's what I'm telling you. See, whenever it comes to sports, especially gymnastics or any sports actually, if you fall like she did, you will end up in a neck brace. One time I was at a trampoline competition and a girl broke her leg in front of me. It was horrific. Like, it actually is quite scary if someone falls. Also because you can't really stop it. You know, if you fall, you fall. And as you can see by that, she ended up in a neck brace. Oh, yeah, so what I've got from this video is that you should not do gymnastics or swimming or diving. Yet again, like, I'm so sorry, I would want to die. Like, you would want to get knocked out. What would be worse, the fact that people watched you do that or the fact that you actually done it? Because keep in mind, her belly would be in fire. On a brighter note, you're on track to the 2028 Paralympic Games in LA. That's something you're going to notice with all these videos. Like, everyone thinks you're going to be in the Paralympic because their falls are so deadly. I know that hurt. Well, yeah, of course. Did you literally see what she done? And yet again, I don't know what would hurt you more, the embarrassment that you've actually done that or the fact that you belly flopped. If you've ever belly flopped underwater, you know it stings. It's kind of like sunburn, or if someone like slaps you, like, it proper does sting. And it's also the fact that she jumped in there from a height, so like, that's gonna be 10 times worse. And then she also has to deal with the fact that we all watched her do it. I would have played dead and floated to the top, and then you would have been taken out in a stretcher, literally, because I'm telling you right now, if you land like that and then you don't move, they think you're dead. They think that you cannot move your legs and that you're drowning. Like, they would think you were paralyzed. I've done that before and it's embarrassing. Yeah, so that right there is one of the most embarrassing things you can do in swimming. Whenever you're doing laps in swimming, they teach you to basically do like a roly-poly in the water. The whole point is so that your feet hit the side of the pool and then you can push yourself away from it. But if you do it too soon, you do that, where you just look dumb. As a former swimmer can confirm, this is the most deflating feeling. I used to do swimming whenever I was younger, so I've only done it a few times, but I used to always do it too late. And then you'd like smack your back off the wall. Can someone tell me what happened? Why is he doing this? You know when they flip around to boost themselves in the wall with their legs? Well, if you pay attention in this video, he did it too soon and his legs didn't reach the wall. Exactly, you know, like it's the fact that he done it too soon and it's embarrassing. Like we have to watch the ending again. So watch this. He just freezes. Oh. He gave up on himself and honestly I don't blame him. Oh no, it's gonna snap, isn't it? How do you even get into a sport like that? I understand gymnastics and diving. How do you get into a sport like that? And then what would happen if it snapped when you're really high up? Have you seen Anthony's pole vault? Okay, so if you don't know, there was this guy who was doing a pole vault and basically his body got over the pole very well. His meat didn't. And like they played it in slow motion. His body was completely fine. Like he cleared the pole. It was just his willy that got stuck. If you want to look the video up, you can. You know, I watched it quite a few times, but it's pretty funny. How'd you get into pole vaulting? That's what I'm wondering. Like with these sports, I'm wondering how'd you get into it? How would you even practice pole vaulting? Swimming and gymnastics, you start pretty young. Do you do it with that as well? I've never seen a kid do that. Is it a thing you get into whenever you're an adult? It does look quite dangerous, doesn't it? Oh, okay. You know, like, out of everything that could have happened, I didn't expect that. This event is called the High Jump Not Low Fall. Hope this helps. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Alicia, I think a few people might message you with inquiries. But that kind of reminds me of whenever you fall, but then you just keep falling, like you don't actually fall. Have you ever had one of them long falls? It's like the falls that old people have. You know, whenever old people fall over, they kind of just like fall, then they don't fall. They fall for like 20 seconds, where it's like they just keep running in one direction. Like, we have to watch it again, so watch it here. I'm sorry, but that's how old people fall. It's super important to test the safety in the front middle of the pad. This was very thoughtful and brave. Exactly, you know, we shouldn't be having a go at her or laughing at her. We should actually have respect for her. You know, imagine if there was an issue with the match. He's the one who discovered the issue. Oh, brilliant, another diving video. Oh, okay. What I got from that is that somebody is learning how to dive with a harness. I assume that's some sort of safety harness for beginner divers. Whenever I done trampoline and we done that, basically it's a way for you to learn moves in a much slower way. Have you ever watched trampoline and they do like the big doubles and triples up in the air, the triple backflips? They don't learn that overnight. That takes a long time for them to learn. But basically what they do is they put a harness like that, and then whenever you're up in the air, they kind of hold you, and then you learn how to like get into the move. It's a really simple thing, but it's quite difficult to explain. Basically, it's a safety harness to slow you down, so it means you can learn the form and how to do the actual move. I mean, that's what it was like in trampolining. The way it got gently descended, I can't do this. I mean, yeah, it is pretty embarrassing when you're up in the air and you're just waiting for yourself to come down. Because most of the time you're only up in the air for like a few seconds, but if you're on a harness like that, you'll be up in the air for like 10 seconds. Oh! Oh, damn. Oh no. Yeah, that's why I couldn't do hurdles. I'm so sorry, but I don't know how people can do that. First of all, I don't know how people can jump and run that quickly, because I'd be ending up on my face. That for real would be me if I did hurdles. Exactly, like we can't even laugh at her, because that would be all of us. But, like, that is just so embarrassing. Yet again, if you ever do sports and you fall in front of someone, it's the most embarrassing thing ever. Me laughing like I could do any better. Exactly, that's what we're gonna learn from this video. You know, we can all laugh at people whenever we can't do it. Keep in mind, they're 10 times better than us, so don't even think about us in their position. But look at the way she just falls. And then falls again. I know for a fact that her legs are bruised. Oh, here we have gymnastics, the bars. Oh, oh. Oh no, go on, do it, girl. Keep fighting. Oh, she got there in the end, fair play. Some people might look at her and think, what the hell was she doing? But as a past gymnast, I've got to say I've got respect for her. I've never seen Simone Biles do this. Exactly, you know, put it this way. Maybe you didn't do the move correctly, however, Simone Biles has never done it like that. So maybe you're the first. Your coach just leaning back and watching. Yeah, basically the coach can't touch you. So whenever it comes to sports, especially gymnastics and trampolining, you obviously do your little moves. However, the coach cannot touch you. If the coach touches you, then you could lose points. And in her case, you know how she was struggling to get up onto the bar. If her feet touched the ground, she'd lose points. So even though she was struggling, she would end up losing some points. She'd lose more if she touched the ground. That's why I said I had respect for her. Because if you're ever in a situation like that, you use every single bit of strength in your body to pull yourself up onto them bars. Like, we have to watch it here. So obviously, look, she goes to do it. And she doesn't quite make it. And she's using all of her strength. And the coach is just watching her. Ooh. But yeah, you know, she got up in the end, so I can't say anything bad about her. Like, I've got a lot of respect for her. You did not give up. She did not, and that's why I respect her. Every gymnast has been in a situation like that. Like, it happened to me quite a few times. And trust me, whenever you're struggling to get up, it is a real struggle. Oh, okay, so someone's moving normally in the background, so it's not a glitch. I must say, that's the first time I've ever seen someone do something like that. 99% seizure, 1% sick backflip. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, by the looks of it, she was having a bit of a seizure. She kept giving up on herself, and I kind of feel bad for her because I've been in a situation like that. It's like whenever you see a video of a dog trying to jump off a sofa. Now, I'm not comparing her to a dog. However, you know how they like go for it and then give up last second, then go for it and then give up last second. That's basically what she was doing. That moment when you realize the struggle is real, honestly, I know for a fact that her mind was fried. She was about to go for it, she'd give up. She was about to go for it, she'd give up. She was about to go for it, she'd give up. And that's why it looked like she was having a seizure. Me and Roblox lagging because of my internet. I mean, by the looks of it, she literally was lagging. Like, she was lagging in real life. Oh god. Forget the Olympics and Paralympics. I think you need to go to a dentist. I think he was a swimmer, but like, I've never seen a swim video like that before. Watch that. So the water is going in a certain direction. It's like a big wave machine. We've seen a lot of fields in this video, but that is the first of that kind. And like I said, he needs to get to a dentist immediately. That's gotta hurt, man. Are you okay? I don't think it's gotta hurt. I think it would hurt. We all seen his head smack off the bottom of the pool. I know for a fact I would have done the exact same thing. I mean, I don't think I'd even be able to die. Probably belly flop. I've got to give credit where credit's due. Not another one of these videos. Come on. Oh! Okay, so that certainly is a trip to the hospital. You know, we've joked about people having to go to the hospital and to the dentist. I think she might actually have to go to the hospital. The fact she didn't even try to get up, I don't think it's that she didn't try. I think it's that she physically couldn't. I do believe she was unconscious. The way you just lay there is so relatable. Why are people saying she's relatable? Like, she literally got knocked out. She's not being relatable. She's unconscious. Like, what's the impact of her head? Yeah, that's not her being relatable, that's her unconscious. That girl is not trying to be funny or quirky. That girl has been knocked out and needs to go to hospital immediately. Oh god, here we go with gymnastics. The beam. Oh! Remember whenever I told you a gymnast will do anything to not have their feet touch the ground? That right there is a prime example. Almost flew to Paris, to be honest. I know she was like one of them big wind turbines. I know for a fact the audience felt the draft. With that backstroke, you could have easily taken gold in Paris. Alex, I agree with you. Like, I think she needs to leave gymnastics and apply for swimming, because that is a future swimmer. Like, we have to watch it one last time, so obviously she's doing her wee moves. And then look, she, you know, nearly falls off. And then she saves herself. Also, I know for a fact that her life was flashing before her eyes when she was doing that. Oh! Oh! Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, Paralympics. Out of every single clip we've seen, that is the worst. That is the closest to actually being in the Paralympics. I bet Simone Biles can't hit that dismount, you're a legend. I mean, yeah, she maybe did break a record, and also her back. The judge was horrified. I understand why the judge was horrified. You know, if you ever witnessed something like that, it's traumatizing. I remember a girl broke her leg in front of me at a trampoline competition, and it was the most horrific thing I'd ever witnessed. Like, yeah, some of the accidents are funny because the people jump up and they're fine. However, ones like that, they could be deadly. And just to re-traumatize us, we have to watch it one last time. Oh, that could have ended so much worse. But I think she was fine in the end. By the end of the day, she either ended up in her own bed or hospital bed, and I hope for her sake it was her own bed. Well, anyways, guys, it's really a fun video there. That's some people who sadly did not make it to the 2024 Paris Olympics. If you want to see me look at more of these fields, let me know, definitely will. First, subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.